welcome to another Huddle Breakdown Extra Time. I'm your host Martin Murphy and joined as ever by James and by Alan. Alan, given that maybe some people missed the pod earlier in the week with yourself and James, where are you, Alan? It does look like a hostage situation, I think, as James alluded to there in the background.
No, believe it or not, I'm the only jock in the village. So went to this Irish bar, thanks to the excellent plug to the excellent Celtic bar site. So found Molly Malone's and trotted along there, expecting there to be a full house for the Scotland-Denmark game. Only jock in the village, literally. So there's like a big table of Swedish people watching them play some, I don't even know who the hell it was, some dull game. So that dominated the place.
Okay.
And so that was on like 4 screens, and that was the commentary. There was a very nice Welsh family next to me that had one channel on watching Wales. And they, I think once they got to 5 or 6 or 7 that they scored, they started cheering on Scotland. So that was nice. And then there was 2 Swiss guys watching the Switzerland against Kosovo. And then there was about 6 Danes and me watching Scotland Denmark. So I did get a good reaction from the place when I jumped up and down and started singing the Kieran Tierney song.
Just really the bar with your shirt above your head.
Yeah, and then they put on the proclaimers for me at the end, so that was nice of them. I was the only jock in the village. It was great fun though.
Brilliant.
And the Danes all shook my hand at the end, which was nice. They're
nice people generally, I think. Yeah, Scandinavians are pretty cool. Yeah, and also I think there's that part of you that was probably trying to take notes on all the other games that were going on, like Kosovo, just to see if there was any talent and what their possession stats were like and how it compared to Scotland.
I think the Welsh lady, I think, was just getting concerned at me. I think she was kind of amused at the different ways, both tone and delivery, that I could say, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" This game went up, and the frustration levels, that graphic that came up that we'd had 1 shot, they'd had 17. I was just like, this is horrendous.
That's why I tend to watch those at home. Yeah,
spoiler alert.
Those international games, but that's cool. And James, just before we go on to things, I'd just like to book a place with you for this World Cup now that Scotland's going. Hopefully Ireland as well. Nice if Wales can make it. We'd like that. I won't mention anybody else, but hope we're booked in a pool party. You promised, I believe.
100%. Anyone that wants to go out of their way, the closest will be to a potential a stadium where a game could take place in Philadelphia is about 2 hours. I'm not putting your ass up. I mean, you come to my house, but I'm not boarding people. But I don't have enough room for that. If I clean your
pool or something like that, I know that you would do it if I did some work for you.
No, that's my therapy. Cleaning the pool is my therapy. I go out there and daydream and clean. But no, it's anyone has questions. There's a lot of different airport options. I mean, obviously, depending on where the games get placed, you might need to book a flight to Canada or Mexico instead. But yeah, I'm hoping at least one of the games ends up in either Philadelphia or New Jersey. Make it. Boston wouldn't be. Are they in Boston? I think they play Boston too. Boston wouldn't be too bad, but
nice if Ireland were based there.
Yeah, would be great. I'm hoping both. Obviously, I hope Ireland make it. And
but
sure. Yeah, I was watching the game and I'm like, this is not a game to analyze. This is just a game to watch and enjoy.
Totally. Totally.
Yeah, because you don't want to analyze it or what it might mean towards the actual World Cup. But yeah, congratulations everybody. That was just tremendous.
Yeah, it was good stuff. So quite a bit as ever to get through in extra time, guys. So we'll dive in now that we've kind of had our greetings. So we're going to start off in a moment with subscriber questions. One of the, I think, best things about the subscription is the contact that subscribers have with you guys, where you'll answer questions on a regular basis. I've already talked before about the kind of group chat during matches and so forth. So there was that opportunity for people to send in a variety of questions. So we're going to go through a lot of them, really, as many as we possibly can. We're going to be looking ahead to the match against St Mirren at the weekend. 8 o'clock kickoff in the evening, isn't it? Saturday night, man. What's going on? Don't know what will make it. That'll throw me a little bit. And we're also going to be going over a little bit. You wrote an article that you've put on the site, James, that we'll be going over. Don't know if you maybe want to mention that just now, just what the article is for subscribers, and then we'll get into the detail of it a little bit later.
Just a little bit of a characterization of what we might expect on the style of play if Wilfried Nancy is in fact appointed as the new manager, why it might be counterintuitive, what kind of some of the popular discourse is. So use a couple examples of positional usage that's different than what many people are used to. All exciting and interesting, but could cause some anxiety as we move forward, as the transition takes place. So we'll get into that.
Yeah. We love a bit of anxiety, don't we? And that leads us beautifully to the first question. So Martin Eric Rogers, who's clearly a fan of this show, because he's asked the question, is this a complete and utter disaster? So very much on brand for us there. And I'll come to you first of all with that, I think, James, because you can interpret that one any way you like, my friend.
Yeah, I mean that's the first two are in good spirit, as we like to say. The gallows humor keeps us going at times, particularly this season, like in 2020, 21. But no, this is where they say what is it? The Chinese symbol is crisis and opportunity, or something like that. When you get into this kind of crisis mode, you get to inflection points where change can happen. And that either takes you into the ditch where you just keep digging, or maybe you make some positive changes. So we're at that point. Maybe there's going to be some positive changes. I am not the most optimistic, so I wouldn't say complete and utter disaster yet. But it could break that way. That would be, I don't think that's an unreasonable concern. But I appreciate the gallows humor, because we definitely need it.
Yeah, and I would also just remind everyone, things can always get worse, no matter how bad that you think they are, can always get worse. And the second question's from Nicholas McNally, and I'm going to come to you, Alan, with this one. Again, it's a bit of a leading question, I would suggest. Is the Celtic board's level of incompetence A, substantial, B, awesome, C, breathtaking, or D, biblical? So a multiple choice one for you there, Alan.
Yeah, he's missed out option E, all of the above. Yeah, it's as I say, try to be balanced about these things. Clearly, some aspects of, I would say the sort of the business of running a football club, they seem to be reasonably competent at. But the sort of art of running a football club is putting the best possible team you can on the pitch. And I think where some clubs struggling, and I think, Manchester United is a good case study for lots and lots of reasons. One of the things that the main criticism of many, I would say, is that they're essentially run by business people, not football people. And I think you need both in a football club. You need good business people, and by that I mean you need a mix of things. You need your accountants, you need your lawyers, you need your risk analysts and what have you. But you also need your marketers and your product developers and your salespeople as well. And I think Celtic are lacking in the innovative sides of business, and I think lacking in understanding of what a modern football operation looks like. And the biggest thing is just the complete lack of awareness of actually how they measure themselves. I've talked about this so many times. It's the lack of awareness of that they are not actually as well run football clubs they like to think they are, because they want to
We hope you enjoyed this free preview from all of us here at the Huddle Breakdown. We know you have options and we really appreciate you tuning in. To hear the rest of this episode and for much more Huddle Breakdown content, head on over to www.huddlebreakdown.com. We hope you consider subscribing. Thank you.